This is great. You know, he talks about how we're digging tunnels and getting around. This is the perfect example of why we don't need a giant Berlin Wall on our southern border full of razor wire that is stealing people's property to actually build that wall. I absolutely oppose it. We need to have an Ellis Island style immigration system. You should be able to come through a port of entry, do a quick check to determine that you're not wanted for extradition or something to that nature, and then come right in here and get to work, because there are jobs that need to be filled. There are people who are willing to do that jobs, and we need to quit getting government in the way of those people. If you look at the number of businesses that are created by native-born or first-generation immigrants, or the amount of people in the Fortune 500 companies, immigrants actually improve our economy. They increase the economic pie for all of us. So I want to get government out of the way of immigration. But you're talking about defunding cartels. The best way to do that is to completely eliminate the war on drugs and remove the profit motive for cartels south of our border. We want to talk about getting rid of human trafficking. Well, if we allow people to come through ports of entry very easily using this Ellis Island model, we'd be able to put our law enforcement focus on those people practicing human trafficking. Let the 99.9% of peaceful people in, and let that small sliver of human traffickers being taken down by law enforcement. Now, I do want to say this. We see in the media all the time attacking immigrants. They're going to take our jobs. They're going to dilute our culture. They're going to harm our country. Those are the exact same slanders that were thrown against our immigrant forefathers who came here through Ellis Island. They came here from Germany and from Ireland and from Italy and all over Europe. And now they're coming from the south of the border and everywhere else. We should be welcoming them here. They are the next generation of Americans that can be the next generation of American entrepreneurs, business owners, people who create jobs, people who create prosperity. But as long as we keep government in the way of this process, it stifles that growth. So I'm somebody who believes in, I don't believe in the scare tactics of immigrants. I live near them, I go to church with them, and frankly, it's ridiculous to me that anybody would try to stop good, hardworking people from wanting to come into our country and start their American dream the same way 40% of our country did. 40% of our people can trace their roots right back to Ellis Island. We need to return that process to the United States and get government out of the way.
Thank you.